It's assist. Tyler 0 for 2 to start this one with a personal foul. He still has the rock. 4 to go, driving, flipping. He got his first bucket just outside the right block while floating north to south. It's a 2-point game. 12-10, Magic out front. Wagner with the rock. Far side arena logo, left-hand dribble to get to the top of the circle. Flips it up in the air and a one-hand throwdown. Carter got up and did the damage. Beautiful look by Wagner. Carter has 5 points. One short of Bam, who has the game's lead. Turnover by Miami. Wagner gets it to Fultz. Launches a three. It bounces up and in. It didn't even have the right bounce angle, but came back this way for it. Every starter for Orlando has scored. Carter and Vincent, the only player on the floor to start the game that has not put it in the bucket just yet. They're combined 0 for 1. 17-10, we got a timeout. Orlando with the lead. 6:38 remains here in the first quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life, and just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
Chased to the left wing in the corner by Porzingis. Wizards lead 22-19. Right on the top of the Jackson. Hands off Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is in. Back out front, Halliburton left the circle. Halliburton gives to Hield. Top of the key. Foul line. Runner in and out and in at the shot clock buzzer. So Buddy Hield and Bradley Beal each with 10 points. 1 point game. 4:59 to go here. First quarter. 22-21 Wizards. Center circle now. Bradley Beal on the dribble. Beal at the point between the circles. Cuts those right off a Gafford. Screen poked loose by Isaiah Jackson. Coming up with the loose ball, Neesmith. Neesmith bounce pass. So cutting Halliburton, bank, and score. And the Pacers, just like that, get the lead back. 23-22. So the Wizards were up by 7. Now they're down by 1. A 10-2 Pacers run.
And you can really see how quickly they can put points on the board. With 3-point shots, steals are going to lead to fast break points, whether it's a 3 or a 2, but they attack quickly, and they're now playing the pace they want to play in.
23-22, Pacers on top of the Wizards. Carolyn, I hope Ryan's with you, and Steven has listened to us on the way to the Wizards game after watching Georgetown women's basketball play against UConn. Wow. Hope let us know who won that game. Back in a moment on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
He gets called on the foul.
One of the ways to beat a double team is to kick it back out directly to the person who fed it to you and then repost. Like you can't go back, forth. And that's exactly what the Sixers did that possession.
Second foul on Bridges. Second on the Nets here early in the third quarter. Here's Embiid putting the first one through. He's making hay from the free throw line in this game, as he often does. Now 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Looking for his 19th point, and he's got it. Made them both. 6-point Nets lead. Nets have held the lead since going on a run, a 12-0 run in the first quarter. They surged. They went in front 7-6 and then extended the lead to as many as 10. That lead is 6, and they have the ball. Johnson for Bridges on the far side. Bridges bouncing with the right hand and throws a dangerous pass that gets deflected out to Johnson. Missed another 3, but the rebound back tap to Dinwiddie, and Gibbs for a wing 3 missed by Finney-Smith.
And again, who back tapped it to get another possession? Mikal Bridges.
But the Sixers have it back. They are down 6 with the ball. Harden whips the pass to Cam Johnson. Johnson was surprised it ended up in his hands. He gets for Bridges, steps into the lane, and he draws the foul. The shot was no good, but Bridges taking some long steps down the middle of the lane and draws the contact. And I don't know what Harden was thinking on that last pass, but Johnson said, thank you very much on the steal.
Yeah, I was trying to throw it to Embiid, but Embiid was kind of got the chair pulled out from him, so he started falling back and couldn't reach out to the ball and ended right in the hands of Cam Johnson.
On inbounds of DeLon White. Benedict Mathurin pressuring in the backcourt. DeLon White on the dribble. Crosses right of the center circle. DeLon started last game. What a performance, I thought, in their win over the Hornets. Beal, center circle, right at the top of the Porzingis. Back to Beal, top of the arc. Beal. Porzingis, top of the arc. Now left corner, Kendrick Nunn. Catch and shoot for three. That's off the rim. Avdia keeps the rebound alive, but it goes into the Wizards bench. 4:21 to go here, first quarter of play. So the Wizards have Porzingis, Beal, Avdia, Kendrick Nunn, and DeLon White on the floor right now. Benedict Mathurin's out there for the Pacers. Boy, what a talented rookie.
Yeah, rookie of the year candidate for sure.
Mathurin, hash mark left wing. Down the left corner, driving heel to the basket. It came off the rim. Pardon me, that was Neesmith. Getting the rebound, Avdia. Avdia leaves it for Porzingis. Well beyond the arc for three. It's there. Ha! His range is DC's area code. 25-23 Wizards on top. Right elbow driving. Jackson just outside the restrictor arc. Jump hook over Avdia is good. Wow. Nice and under control, Isaiah Jackson, as he caught that in the paint. We are tied at 21, 3:41 to go here, first quarter. Hash mark on the left wing, DeLon Wright on the dribble, working right to left. Top of the arc, Porzingis, catch and shoot for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Halliburton ropes it up court. Jackson slam, two hands. Touchdown. Halliburton just throwing a touchdown pass. I know the Super Bowl's tomorrow, but that was effectively a touchdown. 27-25 Pacers. Avdia comes up court. Hash mark on the right wing. Avdia will cut to his left. A point between the circles. Give to Beal. Left the center circle. Now left the top. Porzingis hands off to Beal. Goes to drive. Cut off by Jackson. Bounce pass in the paint. Porzingis turns awkwardly on balance and somehow scores just outside the restricted arc and one. We are tied at 27. But
distance, almost relatively close to half court. He had to wind up a little bit, and you know, people doing the clock and all. It was correct, and a tough way to lose right there. But I've got Jacques Vaughn right now.
Let's put up 101 points. So told the group, if we're able to put ourselves in positions to defending that way on every night basis, we'll give ourselves a chance to win every single game. So commend our group for really concentrating on the defensive end. Into the game, play 5 minutes, have an impact positively. Yuta, can you do the same thing? So we'll continue to test guys that way mentally and see if they can perform.
Jacques, you had Mikal picking up.
(206-6974).
O'Neal slaps the ball, feeds it for Dinwiddie. Three is good! The three is good! Dinwiddie beats the buzzer with the three. Unbelievable! We are headed to overtime in a game that is now tied at 101. Well, that's the call of the game. Unfortunately, the call actually indicated a three-pointer to tie the game, which it did not. They went to review, and that Dinwiddie three ends up being a three-pointer that did not count by, what would you say, Capper? 1/10 of a second?
Yeah, probably it was like 3/4 of a second. It was close. Who knows? But I mean, it was still touching his hand. So it wasn't the wrong call by any means, but there were some tough plays down the stretch. I was just reminded looking at some of the tweets. Boy, when Dinwiddie went along the baseline, remember in the last minute of play, he went along the baseline and Harden elbow hit his shoulder into him. Man, that was a tough no call not to happen. Be curious on the 2-minute report what they say.
Here, let's hear from Spencer Dinwiddie, who had that three that didn't count.
Yeah, it's over. Obviously, just try to do my best job, just catching and shooting the ball.
And just obviously, this is the first time you guys have played as a starting unit with all the new guys available.
Yeah.
Just what's your first impression about how the unit plays with each other and et cetera?
I mean, the ball was moving. I think that was good. I think that obviously we held them to 101 points. I think that's pretty good. I think at the end of the day, the free throw disparity of 30-13.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
All right, welcome back again to State Farm Arena as the Hawks lead by a point, 61-60. It was a struggle in that first half, however. The Hawks got behind by 6 a couple of different times. They did lead by 8 twice, but they kind of let the foot off the gas when they got up by 8, and the Spurs have been running up and down the floor like crazy.
A lot of missed shots by the Hawks turning into transition opportunities for San Antonio, and Spurs have done a good job of rushing the ball down the floor before the Hawks get their defense set.
And it will be Spurs ball to start the third because the Hawks won the opening tip. San Antonio going from left to right here in the second half, and we are now underway as the Spurs will bring it up across as they have Trey Jones out there. Now he gets it in the middle where it's Roby. Roby now on the left side. They get it back over. The bounce pass in the lane goes to Zach Collins. He misses, and the rebound taken by Trey Young. Trey's already got a double-double tonight, 12 points, 10 assists, and he'll bring it up across now. Trey out there goes to John Collins, left side. Johnny hands it back out. Now Trey has it again. Trey dribbles behind the pick. Trey gets it in the lane. Clint Capella throws it to corner. John Collins, left side three is no good. And the rebound taken by the Spurs. And here they come back the other way. And they get it now. Branham now back outside. They go Sohan. Sohan gets it back underneath, and they miss the layup, but a foul called.
Shopify.com/play. That's Shopify.com.
To Russell. Russell crosses the timeline to Hachimura on the left wing. Guarded by Looney. Hachimura pulls up from the mid-range. He's usually money from there, but misses. Wiggins now with the board, controls. Wiggins to Looney up top to Clay, who finds Draymond. Now Clay wide open, gets it back from Green and gets the three-pointer to fall. 9-3 Warriors, 8 minutes to go in the first.
That's where D'Angelo's going to have some trouble. As soon as Clay gave it up, you think your job is done. It is not. Got it right back.
Schroeder on the right elbow, guarded by Thompson. Bounce pass into Davis in the paint. Davis turns around, cannot get the hook shot to fall. Rebound Looney, now to Green, up to Thompson. They find Wiggins in the corner for three. Rims out, rebound Davis. Schroeder now pushing the pace the other way. To the corner to Troy Brown Jr., near side. No good. Warriors control now. Jordan Poole. Cross court to Draymond Green. Right wing three, wide open for Draymond. In and out, rebound Davis. D'Angelo Russell bringing it up the near sideline. Clay guarding him. Left-hand dribble to the free throw line, out to the left wing for three for Schroeder. And Schroeder rattles one home. 9-6 Warriors, 7:05 to go in the first.
And Jordan Poole is just cheating off of him, and D'Angelo Russell saw him.
They get it into the mid-post to Wiggins, back up top to Poole. Straight on three, misses front iron. Rebound Davis, out to Schroeder. Schroeder leading the pack, bounce pass to Troy Brown Jr. for the jam in transition. Timeout Warriors as the Lakers cut the lead to 1. 6:47 to go here in the first quarter. It's Warriors 9, Lakers 8. You're listening to the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Tomorrow. Hey, it's Greeny from the desert, and we are counting it down. The Eagles are a team. Chiefs and the Eagles. And
Grizzlies face Jason Tatum and the Celtics.
February 17th, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.
Tomorrow on ESPN Radio, two of the NBA's best go head-to-head in Boston. Ja Morant and the Grizzlies face Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Coverage begins at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ABC. Presented by Indeed.
Hey, it's Greeny from the desert, and we are counting it down. Super Bowl 57, the Chiefs and the Eagles, and this will be the place to talk it all over on Monday morning. Greeny, starting 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Mike Greenberg, Greeny, all in Vince and Harry.
You know, we've got two great producers on the show, and I like to make your mom jokes to Devin whenever possible. Tell the world what you say every time I make your mom joke. Oh, come on. Rob Pelinka sat down at his desk. He poured himself a nice glass of whiskey. He's taking a sip, and he's saying, man, I did the impossible today. And then all of a sudden, Devin, what did he say a few hours later? Oh, come on. See?
Vince and Harry, weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. The Hoop Collective Podcast.
Ishbia flies to Phoenix and has an all-hands meeting with the staff, has his press conference where he seems like he's a pretty engaging guy. He didn't stand behind a podium. He was just walking around, talking and answering questions. And then 7 or 8 hours later, executes the biggest trade in the history of the franchise.
One of the biggest in the history of the league.
Yeah, I mean, talk about a first day.
The Hoop Collective Podcast. Listen on the ESPN app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Kevin Archer with you inside our studios. Don't forget to log on to our Twitter account at NBA on ESPN Radio, at ESPN Radio, to vote in the AutoZone In the Zone poll question. Who's going to get in the zone for tonight's game? Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, or Draymond Green? In the Zone, brought to you by AutoZone. The free battery fix finder can help troubleshoot the size of your battery and the likely cause of your pesky check engine light for free. And you can get you back on the road. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Draymond Green already has 1 3. George Sedano, Kalena Azubuike, the last time we had the Warriors on ESPN Radio, Draymond hit 3 first-half three-pointers for the second time this season, and that's what he finished with. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Kevin. Hot start certainly for him, but very fast pace, Kalena, but not very efficient How do these teams kind of settle themselves in?
You can tell both teams are okay with that fast pace, but that's one thing the Warriors have talked about is their shot selection. Can we stay patient? Because remember, the Lakers actually guard the three ball well. For all their defensive struggles, they actually do guard the three ball well. And that's where the Warriors want to live. But if they can stay patient, move the ball around a little more, make the Lakers work, create some long closeouts, makes it easier to drive, get in the paint, play that way, and that'll actually set them up for some even better looks from three-point range.
Lakers shooting 30%, Warriors only 27%. We got a whistle here on a Klay Thompson 3. Could be Troy Brown Jr. might have gotten caught up in the screen in the wash there.
Jordan Poole set that screen. Jordan Poole's wincing in pain right now.
Yeah, he's bent over.
He's bent over. He's holding his abdomen area. He was the guy setting that screen for Klay Thompson, which is one thing the Warriors do so well. The guards set screens for each other. This team sets more screens than pretty much anybody in the league, and that's how they get a good amount of open looks.
Jonathan Kuminga has also checked in here for Kevon Looney. He gets it now. Nope. It goes right through his hands, and it's a turnover for the Warriors. 9-8, 6:32 to go here in the first quarter. George Sedano, Glenn Azabuki with you here at Chase Center. Dennis Schroeder with the ball here. Guarded by Jordan Poole up top near the logo. They get to D'Angelo Russell on the right wing. Guarded by Kuminga. Russell probing. Gets batted away by Kuminga. Great defense by the Warriors. Now Davis has it at midcourt. Green guarding him. Davis with time running out. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Drives into the paint. Rims off on the floater there. Draymond loses his shoe as he's trying to tie it on the other end. And the Warriors turn it over again on a dribble handoff here on the near sideline between Kuminga and Klay Thompson.
So that's been a point of discussion for the Warriors. That's their 4th turnover. But you can tell the Warriors have picked up their defensive intensity, and they're really pressuring up now. No pass is easy, and they're trying to make the Lakers feel them.
Russell bringing it up near sideline, hounded by Kuminga from the half-court mark. Davis sets a screen for him, but Kuminga fights through it. Russell in the paint, throws one up, gets it off the back rim to fall in off the heel of the basket.
And that's how they settle down. We have to drive more. We have to go inside more, get closer to the basket. That's when they're at their best.
10-9 Lakers. They take their first lead at 5:37 here in the first. Kuminga, right wing 3, pulls up there. Gets nothing but the bottom of the net. And the Lakers' first lead is short-lived, 12-10. Warriors with 5:25 to go in the first.
And no one wants to get close to him because he's so explosive, so he's going to have that shot.
D'Angelo Russell pulls up from the right elbow, misses. Rebound, Kuminga. Kuminga has done a great job expanding his game this season. Poole gets it to Draymond, gets it back from Draymond. This is the baseline jumper. Rebound, Hachimura. Hachimura drives right into the paint like a football player. No call as everybody goes to the deck. Hachimura gets it back from Reeves, who misses it. And Jordan Poole with the rebound at the elbow. Crosses half court now. Right wing for Poole, gets it to Draymond. Now in the right block to Kuminga. Kuminga to Green at the free throw line. Green back to Kuminga. Mid-range jumper from the right side is good. Kuminga's like, hey, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it.
No one's even close to him. And he's just taking his time and lining it up.
Russell probing, finds Brown underneath, cannot get the basket, now throws it away to Kuminga. Kuminga throws it to Draymond Green, but tipped away by the Lakers. It'll be Warriors ball on the far sideline.
One thing the Warriors are doing so far is Jermichael Green and DiVincenzo come in the game for Draymond and Andrew Wiggins. They're actually defending without fouling.
Which has been a huge issue, obviously.
It's been a massive issue.
Yeah.
And it's not because the Lakers aren't going inside. They're getting the ball inside. They're trying. There's been some collisions there, and there's been some no calls, but the Warriors have done a good job of making sure they're not reaching and fouling unnecessarily.
DiVincenzo gets in. Jermichael Green gets in. So does Vanderbilt, Beasley, and Reeves for the Lakers on the other side. Klay Thompson buries the jumper there on the left side.
He's gotten so many good looks because of his movement.
16-10, 4:08 to go here in the first. Warriors with the lead. Russell on the left wing. Finds Davis on the left elbow, guarded by Green. Jermichael, that is. Left-hand dribble, now spins right. Trying to post up, spins left towards the baseline. Davis misses. The putback is no good either by Vanderbilt. Rebound Warriors. Thompson bringing it across the timeline. Thompson gets the screen from Kuminga. He pulls up from 3. Misses back iron. Rebound Beasley. Beasley Gets it to Russell on the right wing. Russell, left-hand dribble, kicks it to Beasley. Open look from the left wing. In and out, rebound Kuminga. Now to Poole on the far sideline. Poole gets it to the middle. Now on the elbow on the right side. Finds himself in the mid-block there. Gets it to Kuminga on the right side, who kicks it back out to DiVincenzo, left wing. In the mid-post to JaMychal Green. Finds Klay Thompson, but we have a foul on Dante DiVincenzo on an illegal screen.
That's the Warriors' pet play, split action. They throw it in the post and go split, and DiVincenzo just did a little too much, wasn't stationary as Klay Thompson's coming off. That's the right call.
On the floor for the Lakers, Russell, Vanderbilt, Davis, Beasley, and Reeves. For the Warriors, DiVincenzo, Kuminga, Green, Poole, and Thompson stays on the floor.
Super low scoring quarter so far.
16-10, 3:04 to go in the first. Austin Reeves in there, gets it to Beasley on the right wing, guarded by DiVincenzo. Now switched on to Kuminga on the right wing. Dribbling out of control there, but finds Jared Vanderbilt, who finds Wenyen Gabriel underneath the basket for the two-hand jam. So Beasley looked out of control for a second, but found his man who made the hockey assist there.
Yeah, that happened because they ended up double-teaming Malik Beasley, got rid of it at the right time.
Ty Jerome with the push shot on the other side is no good. Rebound Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt dribbling it across the timeline to the right wing, gets it to Reeves on the right wing, guarded by Jerome. Now to Vanderbilt, guarded by Klay on the right wing. To Reeves up top. Reeves guarded by Klay on the right wing. Left-hand dribble. Pull up by Reeves is no good, but he's fouled by Thompson, who's not thrilled with the call. With the Disney bundle, stream Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Terms apply. See DisneyBundle.com for details. With 2:20 to go here in the first quarter, the Warriors are leading by 4, 16-12. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Tomorrow on ESPN Radio, two of the NBA's best go head-to-head at TD Garden.
Spins to the lane, rises to the broken line, and floats it in. Ja Morant.
Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies face Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
It's good. Boston takes the lead. Jason Tatum on a three.
The Grizzlies and Celtics, presented by Indeed. Coverage begins tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ABC. You can also listen on the ESPN app and on your smart speaker.
I'm going to give Tom Brady some leniency for the next few years. Transitions are hard for everybody, and this is going to be an incredible transition. It's going to be a lot.
Check out the Dominique Foxworth Show, anywhere you get your podcast. Did you miss Canty and Carlin?
I ain't going to say too much about the quarterback situation. You know, I just know a little something about something.
That was
you need to spend those votes.
The app.
Kevin Richard with you inside our studios. I want to give you a couple of updates around the association right now. Denver has opened up a 13-point lead on Charlotte. 37-23 is what the Nuggets outscored the Hornets by in the third quarter. 187 is where we stand. Elsewhere, Miami losing in Orlando. Indiana is taking on Washington. The Wizards are up 112-93. Later tonight, Luka Doncic will make his return to the lineup. It'll be the debut of Luka and Kyrie together when the Mavericks continue a road trip, take on Sacramento. We go back to Chase Center with Kalena Azubuike. Here's George Sedano.
Thank you, Kevin. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed. Welcome back to Chase Center. George Sedano, Kalena Azubuike with you here. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Warriors up 4, 16-12. Austin Reeves got fouled by Klay Thompson, and we'll go to the free throw line. For the Lakers, it feels like, Kalena, that you just have a bunch of guys who don't really know each other out there. But the Warriors, just the shot selection seems strange as well.
Right. If you think about what the Warriors are doing, they have 0 points in the paint. and the Lakers have 8. That's what they do. But the Warriors need to get to their in-between game a little more. They have floaters. They're not utilizing all their skills offensively. And Anthony Davis isn't in the game now, but he's got 0 points, which is wild without LeBron James. You want to rely on him. It's just been the guards doing most of the work.
Austin Reeves gets both free throws. Warriors come back the other way. JaMychal Green missing a 3 on the left side there. Malik Beasley dribbling and penetrating to the paint, kicking it to Wenyen Gabriel on the wing. To Reeves, back to Gabriel in the paint. Gabriel turns it over, throws it right to Jonathan Kuminga, who's on the run in transition, finds Jerome in the corner. Jerome flips it to the far corner, DiVincenzo, who gets it to Moody, back to DiVincenzo for 3 from the corner. No good, tipped around to JaMychal Green. He throws it up off the glass. Can't get the bucket, but gets the foul. He'll go to the charity strike.
Warriors are doing their best to crash the offensive glass. That said, Darvin Ham definitely said that was an issue for the Lakers, trying to make sure they defensive rebound and limit them to 1 possession. And I think the Warriors came to the game realizing that. This is a team that can struggle in that area. But, yeah, they almost had their first point in the paint just now.
Yeah, JaMychal got hammered on that play. He'll go to the free throw line, gets the first. 17-14 Warriors, 1:45 to go in the first quarter.
And JaMychal Green, he's actually been pretty bouncy lately. Since he got back from injury, he's played well. He's finished much better. He's gotten off the ground pretty quick. They like him.
I saw on NBC Sports on your RSN as he gets the second free throw, Steve Kerr saying he's also utilized him better as well. He put the onus on himself too. Austin Reeves brings the ball up across the timeline, gets it to Vanderbilt on the right wing. Hand off to Beasley up top, guarded by DiVincenzo tightly. Right-hand dribble, pull up from the elbow is good for Beasley. And Malik Beasley gets the score there. 18-16 Warriors. DiVincenzo loses it on the other end, stolen by Beasley. Jerome tips it away, and the Warriors get a free one with Moses Moody with the two-hand jam. 2016 Warriors, 1:10 to go in the first. Vanderbilt up top. Hand off to Beasley, guarded by Moody. In the paint, kicks it to a wide open Wenyen Gabriel. Can't get the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo bringing it back across the timeline. Finds Kuminga in the mid-post. Kuminga sees Reeves. And we have a foul. Offensive foul on Kuminga as he hit him with the elbow as he was turning. Hit Reeves in the face. Reeves is still on the ground in agony.
Reeves took a mean elbow to the schnoz. That looked painful. And Kuminga is not a weak human being.
He is a big young man, and the training staff is checking right now.
The offensive foul is being reviewed to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Training staff of the Lakers checking on Reeves. As you heard the official, they'll be checking for a flagrant. What do you think?
Well, he definitely got him, and they don't care about intent. So
you hit
anything
the
head and neck area, it's usually a flagrant. I don't think it'll be a flagrant two because that's unnecessary and excessive. I don't think it meets that criteria, but probably a flagrant one.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate situation. It's tough right now. Ooh, no, he hit him.
I think he got him twice.
Yeah.
Both elbows.
Yeah.
On the first one brushed him, and the second came through just for good measure.
Yeah. The second one looked like something we'd see on the UFC card tonight on ESPN Plus between Volkanovski and Makhachev.
I mean, that looked like a smashed cheekbone, man. I got respect for Reeves if he gets up.
Yeah, and he's up. He's good to go.
He's good.
And by the way, if you want to buy that pay-per-view on ESPN Plus, it will be after. You can check it out right after this game.
Listen, I'm a big UFC fan. I love watching that on ESPN Plus. That is going to be a good fight. But I think, like you're saying, Austin Reeves and Kuminga just gave us a little preview. They got some mean elbows in the UFC.
Oh, he's got a rabbit under his right eye.
Oh, no, yeah. Something's going to start growing there.
They're putting ice on it right now. He looks like he definitely went into the octagon today.
You think they're going to have to get the cut man like they do at the UFC?
Yeah,
get in there with the Vaseline
and press it down.
Just press it.
Yeah, well, they're checking him actually for a concussion protocol right now. They're putting the lights in his eyes. He seems to be okay.
The offensive foul is being upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Reeves will shoot 2 free throws. And we'll resume play with a side out with 24 on the shot clock for LA.
There you have it. So 20-16 right now, Warriors. 48.8 seconds to go at the first. Reeves will shoot the 2 free throws.
Kuminga was trying to do the right thing. We were talking about the shot selection for the Warriors. He was trying to drive it in there as Reeves was kind of gapping him, trying to eat up that real estate. But Reeves just moved his feet, and Kuminga had to try to pivot, and the elbows came through.
Reeves misses the first back iron.
I mean, are we sure he's not seeing two rims?
Oh, my goodness. That's a great point. Shoot at the one in the middle if you have three, actually, if you're Austin. He gets the second one to fall.
He followed your advice.
Lakers ball on the far sideline.
This could be one of those knockdown, drag-out type of games, just the fast-paced version.
20-17 at the moment. Warriors with a 3-point lead, 48.8 to go. Gabriel to inbound to Vanderbilt. Now he gets it back out to Reeves, guarded by Jerome up top. To Beasley, guarded tightly by DiVincenzo and doubled by Jermichael Green, but almost a turnover there as Jermichael Green with quick hands.
So Warriors have done this a few times, just blitzing the ball handler on those ball screens, and the Lakers have actually picked it apart a few times. That time they were able to get the deflection, but Lakers retained possession.
Beasley inbounds to Reeves up top. They find Lonnie Walker, who just checked in for the Lakers. Cutting in the middle is Jared Vanderbilt for the jam.
And the same kind of thing. They sent two defenders with Lonnie Walker, and he got rid of it, and the Warriors weren't able to rotate over in time.
20-19 Warriors. They hold on to a 1-point lead. 27 seconds left. Ty Jerome taking his time. 12 on the shot clock. A difference of 10 seconds. And Jerome gets picked off by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt to Reeves for the jam in transition. And the Lakers take a 1-point lead with 15 seconds to go.
And that's the 8th turnover for 8 Laker points.
Jerome just threw it right to Vanderbilt. Jerome now to Moody on the right wing. Back to Jerome. Guarded by Gabriel. Jerome drives into the paint. Off the glass and in with 0.7 seconds to go. The Warriors with a 1-point lead. 22-21. The inbound. Reeves almost gets a turnover there. That'll be the end of the first quarter. So a physical one for sure. A lot of pace, but not a lot of baskets just yet. End of the first quarter, the Warriors leading 22-21 over the Lakers. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Mike Greenberg.
Able to rotate over in time.
20-19 Warriors. They hold on to a 1-point lead. 27 seconds left.
To get the deflection, but Lakers retain possession.
Beasley inbounds to Reeves up top. They find Lonnie Walker, who just checked in for the Lakers. Cutting in the middle is Jared Vanderbilt for the jam.
And the same kind of thing. They sent two defenders with Lonnie Walker, and he got rid of it, and the Warriors weren't able to rotate over in time.
20-19 Warriors. They hold on to a 1-point lead. 27 seconds left. Ty Jerome taking his time. 12 on the shot clock. A difference of 10 seconds. And Jerome gets picked off by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt to Reeves for the jam in transition. And the Lakers take a 1-point lead with 15 seconds to go.
And that's the 8th turnover for 8 Laker points.
Jerome just threw it right to Vanderbilt. Jerome now to Moody on the right wing. Back to Jerome. Guarded by Gabriel. Jerome drives into the paint. Off the glass and in with 0.7 seconds to go. The Warriors with a 1-point lead. 22-21. The inbound. Reeves almost gets a turnover there. That'll be the end of the first quarter. So a physical one for sure. A lot of pace, but not a lot of baskets just yet. End of the first quarter, the Warriors leading 22-21 over the Lakers. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Mike Greenberg.
People do on evasive in order to spar.
Fitz, hell do I know about
X Kellerman?
Is he the Jordan of the
Kevin Winter with you inside our studios. End of one. Lake.
players? He's compared to athletes in other sports. This generation doesn't want to give credit.
Fitz and Harry, weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
Wayne Gretzky is usually not compared to other hockey players. He's compared to athletes in other sports. Once upon a time, this is a million years ago, Babe Ruth was the same thing. He was compared to athletes in other sports, not baseball players. And that's Michael Jordan. Is he the Jordan of the sport? Mahomes has a chance to be in that category.
GJ and Max, mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Kevin Richard with you inside our studios. End of one. Lakers trailed the Golden State Warriors by 1, 22-21. Golden State has committed 8 turnovers so far in this one. Kalena Azubuike pointed out that the Lakers have 8 points off of those 8 turnovers. Not an offensive view. Certainly not going to be traveled up the highway to Springfield, Massachusetts in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Neither team is shooting above 39%. Neither team could hit water if they fell out of a boat from beyond the arc. Let's go to the second quarter. Golden State 22, Lakers 21. Back to Chase Center with Kalena Azubuike. Here's George Sedano.
Thank you, Kevin. You've emphasized this, Kalena, before the game. Turnovers are the key for the Warriors. They're on pace for 32 right now.
Right, and the key is who can get into a rhythm offensively first. It's been kind of a defensive battle. Warriors have thrown some double teams at them. They'd love to just clog up the paint in general and make the Lakers beat them from outside, which right now they're 1 for 6 from three-point range, so that's probably a good strategy to stick with. But neither team has been in rhythm offensively at all, really.
Here are the squads as we start the second quarter. DiVincenzo, JaMychal Green, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green for the Warriors. For the Lakers, Vanderbilt, Walker, Beasley, Schroeder, and Gabriel. And Walker cutting baseline, misses there. Nice pass, but could not finish. Warriors get the ball back. Jordan Poole controlling at the logo. Poole, bounce pass to Draymond Green, floats one up off the glass and in, and it's the Warriors now with a 3-point lead, 24-21.
Gabriel got there, but that was a strong finish from Draymond.
Pull up left wing 3 for Beasley, no good. Tipped out by Vanderbilt, right to Jordan Poole. Poole floats one to JaMychal Green, and he gets hammered by Wenyen Gabriel underneath. Green will go to the free throw line.
That's great recognition from Jordan Poole. That's the kind of game he's been playing lately. He saw JaMychal Green seal the smaller Dennis Schroeder, and JaMychal Green had beaten everybody down the floor, and Jordan Poole saw him. And Jordan Poole's been more in control of his game. He's assisted so well the last 2 games he's played as he knocks down the first free throw. JaMychal Green does, and everybody's better for it, including guys like JaMychal Green.
JaMychal Green, former McDonald's All-American, 73% from the line, gets both. Green with 5 points, or check that, 4 points. Here's Dennis Schroeder on the right wing, guarded by Wiggins, drives baseline, finds Malik Beasley on the left wing, misses front iron. Poole with the board, crossing the timeline, met by Schroeder and Vanderbilt. Poole now trying to shake them, gets JaMychal Green, pick and roll, nice bounce pass to Draymond. Draymond fumbles it, but it's off the Lakers, out of bounds. 11 seconds on the shot clock for the Warriors.
Warriors had him right where they wanted him. It started with the double team on Jordan Poole. He gets rid of it, and you make the defense react. Usually Draymond Green either finishes that or makes the right decision. Just couldn't handle it, but they retain it.
Inbound on the baseline from Poole. Bounce pass into Wiggins. Can't finish. Rebound Schroeder, and he's on the run. Schroeder on the left wing. Gets the screen from Vanderbilt. Drives into the paint. Right hand. Throws one up. Gets fouled. And will go to the free throw line. Foul there on JaMychal Green. Yes, wanted to make sure I had the right green there for the Warriors.
So Dennis Schroeder saw JaMychal Green there, and he's like, I can use my quickness to get by this guy. And JaMychal Green tried to go under that screen, which was the right approach with Dennis Schroeder. You want to make him shoot threes, tough contested threes if you can, as he makes the first free throw. But once Dennis Schroeder came off that screen and JaMychal was still there, the quickness just won out. But on the other side, Warriors going to the basket more work in the paint,
no doubt.
Pick and rolls, trying to finish inside, doing a much better job with the shot selection.
Schroeder gets both there. He has 5 points, 26-23, 10:35 to go in the second. Warriors leading by 3. Draymond Green up top to the left wing to JaMychal Green, guarded by Wenyen Gabriel. Up top to Andrew Wiggins, guarded closely there by Vanderbilt. They kick out left wing three for JaMychal Green. Is good. It's nothing but the bottom of the net. JaMychal Green.
The drive set up the three ball. You got Wenyen Gabriel helping off with the shooter. Throw it right to him.
29-23, JaMychal Green with 7 points. Lonnie Walker gets the basket on the other end, and it's a 4-point game now. Warriors leading. 10 minutes to go in the second. Jordan Poole directing traffic. Guarded by Schroeder, gets the screen, rejects it from Draymond Green. Up top to Draymond, wide open for three. Misses back iron, rebound Schroeder. Green and Gabriel collide at midcourt. Schroeder was going to throw it away, and Jordan Poole somehow saved it for the Lakers.
He must have thought his teammate touched it. No one touched it.
Lonnie Walker gets the ball on the left wing, guarded by Poole. Good screen by Gabriel. Walker with the Euro step off the basket. Gets the basket off the glass and in, rather.
They got numerous guys that can handle and score out of pick and roll. Lonnie Walker is one of them.
Dante DiVincenzo now with the ball into the mid-post to Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins doing some work against Beasley. Spins towards the baseline, off the glass. Beautiful shot there by Andrew Wiggins. 31-27 Warriors, 9 minutes to go here in the second.
He's just got the small defender Malik Beasley on him. He's going to expose him in the post if he can.
Beasley with the pull-up, right wing three, no good. Rebound, Gabriel, right place, right time, and layup, and in for Gabriel. 31-29, Warriors up 2, 8:45 to go. Warriors driving on the other side, and a circus shot there by Jordan Poole. He gets the hoop and the horn and gives the Warriors a 4-point lead as he goes to the free throw line.
It was kind of a late whistle, too. He just threw up a prayer, and it was answered. It looked like he wanted to pass. He was changing his mind in the air, and then just threw it up as he's falling out of bounds. But again, this change of mentality for the Warriors has really been evident here. Continuing to drive it, going inside, not settling for threes as much, really putting a lot of pressure on the Lakers defense, and this will be their 7th and 8th free throw.
Poole for the and one.
I mean, it's just 7th free throw because he made it.
Malik Beasley gets called for that foul on that particular play. So Poole converts there, 5-point lead for the Warriors. Poole gets his first 3 points of the game. He's got 3 boards and 2 assists as well. His assist game has ticked up since Steph has been out. Bounce pass in to Vanderbilt by Schroeder is rejected by Green. Here's Poole coming the other way. Poole with the step back, puts his man on skates. No good on the three-pointer rebound by Vanderbilt. Pushes forward to Gabriel in the paint. Gabriel finds Schroeder. Now, a wide-open Malik Beasley gets the ball up top. Can't convert. Rebound, Green. Out to Klay Thompson on the near sideline. Klay pulls up left wing three. Good! Klay Thompson with a three-pointer.
It's pace, pace, pace. Who wins the transition game? Both teams are okay with quick shots. Warriors are saying, we play that game better.
Timeout, Lakers. Darvin Ham has seen enough. He's going to talk this thing over. The Warriors extend their lead to 8. It is 37-29 with 8:08 to go here in the second quarter. You're listening to the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
My top 5 scorers of all time. At number 5 all time, Kobe Bryant. At number 4, Kevin Durant. At number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At number 2, Wilt Chamberlain. And at number 1, Michael Jordan not only led the league in scoring, which is what we mean when you say scoring champ, 10 times.
GJ and Max, mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. You can't miss Canty and Carlin, pound for pound, the biggest show on ESPN Radio.
I am here in Bristol. We are judging a dip competition. This is what Jesus intended for me. Finally, I feel like somebody understands what my talents are good for.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to imagine that you would be good at this, Carlin. You're the same height, whether you're standing up or they put you on your side.
Am I bleeding here? Like, honestly, can I get a tissue? I feel like I just got drilled.
Guys, spot the lie. I'm just saying. Spot the lie.
Let's talk about dips for a second.
Okay.
I am a simple man. when it comes to this kind of thing.
Okay.
7 layers is just you're trying to show off. There is a bacon cheeseburger dip.
Once we start talking about putting burgers in dip, I can't do it.
But I can't lie. I'm intrigued.
You can be intrigued. I don't know about the ending of that movie, though.
Canty and Carlin, weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Football season is winding down. Basketball and hockey are heating up, and nothing beats seeing your favorite team live. Not only does Vivid Seats have great ticket prices, they're also the official ticketing partner of ESPN. And with Vivid Seats rewards, when you buy 10 tickets, you get the 11th free. Download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Life happens live. Receive a reward credit equal to the average price of the 10 tickets purchased, excluding taxes, fees, and processing costs. See vividseats.com/rewards for terms and conditions.
Kevin Winter with you as we go inside the numbers for the Los Angeles Lakers this season, brought to you by Dell Technologies. Their President's Day sale starts now with savings on select, sleek, XPS, PCs, and more. Powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Call 877-ASK-DELL. Inside the numbers tonight, the Lakers' 29th different starting lineup of the year. That's the most. George Sedano and Kelena Ezebuki in the NBA. Back to you guys.
Thank you, pal. You know, speaking of efficiency, the Warriors became a lot more efficient here, basically from the 2-minute mark, or 2:20 left in the first quarter to where we're at now, which is 8:08 in the second quarter. What's been the difference, Kelena?
The Warriors' offensive attack has been so much more balanced. They're having more threatening drives, so now the Lakers have to respect those drives and react to those, and they're able to kick it out and get open looks. And sometimes the Warriors are getting all the way to the basket. On the other side, Draymond Green, who's out of the game now, was just manning the paint, rotating over at the right time.
Anthony Davis checks back in for the Lakers, gets it in the mid-post on the far sideline. To D'Angelo Russell on the left wing, back to Davis in the mid-post. Davis working on Looney, spins baseline, fadeaway jumper, bounces in. There's the bounce that Anthony Davis needed, his first basket of the game.
You saw how intentional they were. As soon as he got in the game, get it right back to him. You don't like it, we're throwing it right back to you.
37-31 Warriors, 7:34 to go here in the second. Poole finds Wiggins cutting into the paint. Wiggins throws it up and rolls in over Davis.
And Davis had to rotate over because they double-teamed the ball handler. But again, the Warriors going inside almost at will now.
39-31, 7:20 to go. Warriors with the lead here. Rui Hachimura, right wing three, nothing but the bottom of the net. And Rui Hachimura gets his first points of the game. 39-34 Warriors, 7:07 to go in the second. Wiggins guarded here by D'Angelo Russell. He decides to pull up straight on three-pointer. Got it to go. Andrew Wiggins extends the lead to 8 for the Warriors with 6:52 to go in the second.
He decided to do that because they went so far under that screen that Jordan Poole set.
Anthony Davis here in the right block, gets it to Schroeder, straight on three-pointer, buries that one. And now things are falling for both teams.
DiVincenzo came to double Anthony Davis. He's scared he was going to score on his guy, and they threw it right back to his man.
42-37, 6:25 to go here in the second. Warriors with the lead. They're up 5. Wiggins in the mid-post, kicks it out to an open Dante DiVincenzo, who misses front iron. Rebound, Russell. Gets it to Schroeder on the right wing. Guarded by Wiggins. Now in the mid-post to Hachimura. That's where he likes to work. Hachimura gets it back to Russell. They swing it to Schroeder. Straight on three for Schroeder again. Schroeder another three-pointer. He's got 11 points, leading all scorers.
Schroeder saying, I'm going to make them pay for helping off of me. It's the last thing I do. That time it was Andrew Wiggins who just stayed to zone it up. They threw it right to him.
42-40 Warriors. Poole to DiVincenzo on the right wing. Back to Poole on the handoff, and we've got a whistle. Defensive 3 seconds on the Lakers as Klay Thompson looks to shoot the free throw here on the technical foul. Jordan Poole arguing, though, a previous call, it looks like, with Ashley Moore-Gleesh. And he just got teed up, it looks like, no? Or a warning, pardon me. You got a warning.
Yeah, Jordan Poole, it's almost like him and Klay Thompson were kind of going back and forth. Who's going to shoot this free throw? Jordan Poole turned around and saw Klay there as he made the free throw. He's like, oh, you're shooting. Oh, okay.
And he's still going at it with Ashley. Wow. She told him to stand down. Dante DiVincenzo will inbound it. Warriors up 43-40 after the Klay Thompson free throw. DiVincenzo gets the handoff after giving it to Looney. Bounce pass to Poole underneath. Reverse layup and in for Jordan Poole. As the Warriors are up 45-40. 5 points now for Poole. Hachimura on the other side of the mid-post. Drives baseline. Goes up and under. Beautiful shot there by Rui Hachimura as he's got 5.
It was a mismatch. Jordan Poole was on him. Scored pretty easily.
A pull-up from Poole in the paint. Misses there. Rebound Hachimura as he's pushing. Finds Schroeder on the near sideline. Schroeder driving to the paint. Off the glass and in. A contested shot. And Dante DiVincenzo is down. He may have taken a shot in the abdomen area. Timeout Warriors as the Lakers cut the lead to 1.
The Warriors got to keep their composure. Jordan Poole talking to the official, and it kind of sparked a Laker run.
Steve Kerr not thrilled there with Josh Tibbett and company as they are having some work. 5:04 to go here in the first half. It's the Warriors leading by 1, 45-44 against the Lakers. This is the NBA on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
This is it. Enough dreaming about growing my business online. It's time to get serious about selling in my style, as big as I want to grow, because there's nothing I can't do. It's time to get Shopify.
You go and get it.
Oh, oops.
I thought I was just talking to myself there.
But heck yeah, I do. It's time to take my business to the next level. Start selling with Shopify to join the commerce platform revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide. Packed with industry-leading tools ready to ignite your growth, Shopify gives you complete control over your business and your brand. From templates that make site design simple to customizations that let you grow at your pace. This is possibility powered by Shopify. Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com/play. That's shopify.com/play. Go to shopify.com/play to take your business to the next level today.
With groceries and housing costs at an all-time high, you're probably looking for new ways to cut costs in the new year. Like no more trips, restaurants, movies, basically no more fun. There's a better solution. With Rocket Money, you can track your spending, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and lower your bills. Users save an average of $720 a year. With Rocket Money, you can get your finances back in black, so you don't have to stop doing everything you love to do. To learn more, go to rocketmoney.com/gameday or download the Rocket Money app from the Apple app or Google Play stores.
Okay, Julie, have you made your decision?
Oh, wow, I have. This was a tough choice. I had such a great time with Brad, but I am gonna have to pick Geico.
Interesting.
Geico is just, sorry, I'm getting emotional. Been by my side, for so long with great customer service.
I thought we had something, Julie.
I'm sorry, Brad. Geico is just always there for me whenever I need them.
It's an insurance company.
No, it's an insurance partner, Brad.
For the choice you can always rely on, go to geico.com.
Kevin Winter with you inside our studios. Coming up on the AutoZone halftime report, we'll take a trip around the association. We've already had one buzzer beater waved off. No overtime. Brooklyn falls to Philadelphia. Miami has just evened it up with the Magic at 97 apiece. Orlando will go to overtime. Ball falls off at the buzzer. We'll hear from Woj at the half as well on the latest in the Gary Payton II issue. George, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm always interested in hearing what Woj has to say, Coletta.
Oh, yeah, Woj bombs.
He woke the world up the other day with Kevin Durant at 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast, 10:30 Pacific.
Watch out for the Suns.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see how this West goes. Kyrie in Dallas, and of course Kevin Durant there. A lot of moves made by a lot of different teams.
Coach Kerr took Jordan Poole out, let him cool down a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Klay Thompson, right wing three. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Klay. Klay is heating up. He's got 13 points, 3 3-pointers already in the first half. 4-point lead for the Warriors. Russell on the other side, guarded by DiVincenzo on the left wing. In the mid-post to Anthony Davis, guarded by Green. Davis holding the ball, trying to figure it out. Backing down, Draymond spins towards the baseline and gets the tough shot as he hits the deck. 48-46 Warriors. Lakers with